Verify your social security number with your name, please.
I'm sorry, what is your name?
Verify your social security number with your name, please.
I'm sorry, what is your name? Hello?
First, I will need you to verify your social security number with your name.
One more time. I asked, who am I speaking to?
Thank you for calling Treasury.
Hello? Refusing to give me information. I asked her name. She answered the phone, did not tell her name, and she's refusing to say her name and hung up on me. This is now the 6th time that I'm calling this department. This is now the 6th time that I'm calling this department for their refusal to answer questions.
Thank you for calling the Treasury Offset Program Call Center. Please be prepared to write down important information. This call may be monitored or recorded. Our options have recently changed. Please listen carefully before making a selection. For English, press 1. If you are calling to find out this,
This is the US Treasury Office Call Center.
enter your 9-digit social security
Refusing
number for customer
to give me
service
any information about their job description, their names. You saw they just refused to give me their name.
All customer service.
Because obviously I spoke to that female before.
Please hold.
I guess they don't want to be held liable for their answers. They just want to tell you whatever it is they feel, and that's the way it goes. I guess that's the way it goes. Public servants rule the public.
All customer service representatives are still busy. If you are calling to find out if you have a debt which could affect your tax refund, you may want to transfer to our automated service. To transfer, press 1 now. For all other questions, please continue to hold.
Questions. For all other questions, and I'm asking questions I can't even get answers to.
All customer
I'm getting avoided the answers to my questions.
Please be prepared to write down important information. If you are calling with questions relating to another person's social security number, we must have their written or oral permission before we talk with you. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received. All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received. All customer service representatives are still busy. If you are calling to find out if you have a debt which could affect your tax refund, you may want to transfer to our automated service. To transfer, press 1 now. For all other questions, please continue to hold. All customer service representatives are still busy. Please be prepared to write down important information. If you are calling with questions relating to another person's social security number, we must have their written or oral permission before we talk with you. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received. All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received.
US Treasury, this is Debbie. Could I have your social security number?
You said Debbie?
Yes.
Okay, Debbie, I would like to inform you that I am recording this conversation for training and quality purposes. Debbie, I'm having an issue, Debbie, and I'm hoping you can help me with it. I said I'm having an issue, and I'm hoping that you can help me with it. I'm having problems with employees over here at your departments, and I need to know who do I contact to file a complaint against employees over here at your department.
To file a complaint against our department?
Against employees at your department.
You can fax that information to our fax number. Is that what you need?
I must be talking Chinese. I don't know. I need to file a complaint against employees that are working there at your department, the call center, and I would like to know.
Hold on just one moment, sir.
Simple question, and they're avoiding the questions. This is a US Public Treasury Office call center. Refusing to answer questions. Simple questions. Refusing. Just put me on hold. I asked her. Oh, God. Simple question I asked her, and she had to put me on hold.
Sir?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to transfer you to Cecilia. She's the supervisor, and see if she can help you.
Cecilia?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Cecilia. Your call's been elevated to me. How can I help you?
Yes, how you doing? Before I say anything, I would just like to let you know that this conversation is being recorded for training and quality purposes. I'm having an issue with employees over here at this call center, and I want to know. I want to file a complaint against them. How do I go about doing that?
You can fax one in, or you can speak with the supervisor of the individual. Do you have the name of the employee you spoke with?
There was a Miss Wendy who claimed to be a superior officer. There was another female that I did not get her name. There's a Jasmine. There's a Daylene. And I don't have no last names. I have no employee identification numbers. So I don't know how many Daylenes you got over there, how many Jasmines you got over there. So good luck finding them.
One.
Oh, man.
You just have one. They are employees here at the call center. And the supervisor is Brian. I was looking to see if he was in his office. If he's not in right now, I'll be glad to have him give you a call back if you'd like to do it that way, or if you want to do it in writing.
I'll probably do it both ways. You can have him call me back, because I need someone who knows the precept of your departments.
Okay. What is a good number that he can reach you back at?
You can reach me back at 352 426 5819.
And your name, sir?
My name is Joseph.
Okay. All right. I will leave a message on his door. He should be back shortly, and I'll have him give you a call.
All right. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Are the employees there at that agency considered public servants?
Yes, sir. We're government employees.
You go. I don't understand why I asked these other individuals and they could not answer me that question. They only demanded things from me. They did not want to answer my questions. They just wanted to avoid questions. And is it in your precept for your employees there to avoid answering the public the correct answers?
No, if they can answer the question, we train them to do, to give it back.
I don't think they're very well trained. Anyways, maybe you can help me with my other issue, miss. And I would appreciate it if you could have him call me today, tomorrow,
okay.
Whenever. But maybe you can help me with my next issue, since you've been kind of helpful. I'm trying to find out about offsetting debts, public debts. I was given this number by the IRS. I've sent there was presentments sent to the Criminal Investigation Department of the IRS, and there was also presentments sent to I guess a state agency, if that's what it's considered, a state agency to offset the debts. They kept the instruments. They did not return them back to me or back to the care of address, and I've gotten no answer whatsoever about anything. And I would like to know what is going on. How do I find out what's going on with the offsetting of this debt, this public debt?
What kind of debt is this?
It's public debt.
Like for what? Government debt. Government debt.
An agency claiming the debts against a person, and the person endorsing the presentment and returning it back, which is a bill of exchange for the offset.
We don't honor those fraudulent documents.
Those are fraudulent?
Yes, sir.
So the HJR of 192 that was signed in 1933 is also fraudulent?
We're not going to get into a debate on those kinds of documents or issues.
Wait, you just made a claim to me that it's fraudulent. So I need to find out why is it. I'm trying to find out answers. Why is it? Are you claiming that it's fraudulent? What is it? What is the definition of a bill of exchange?
Let me explain this. The Treasury Offset Program offsets federal payments from government debts, whether it's the state government or...
Isn't not all debts government?
We don't do private debts between individuals.
Is not all debts is not all debts government?
I'm not going to argue points with you, sir.
Miss, I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying to ask questions to get answers to my questions. You're trying to avoid them now. You just told me your job is to, if you're a public servant, your job is to help the public. I'm the public, and I'm asking questions to verify to clarify my understanding of what's going on, and you're refusing. You just made a claim, and I need to know where you got that claim from. What law? What title? What section? You just made a claim, miss. You're a public servant who made a claim. I need to know where you got this information from.
Can I get your last name?
I have no last name. Now, can you please answer the question that I asked you? Where are you getting this information? Where are you getting this information so I can look it up with my own eyeballs and see, oh, this woman is correct. Miss Cecilia is correct in her sayings. Because for you to make a claim without backing up that claim with law or anything is a fraudulent claim. Now, I asked you, is the joint resolution of HJR 192 signed in 1933, is that a fraudulent document?
I'm not familiar with that document.
Oh, you're not familiar with debt, offsetting debt, and what's considered money and what's not considered money. I thought you was the offset department of the US Treasury, and you're not familiar with this information?
No, sir, we don't operate under that law. We use the Debt Collection Act of 1996.
1996, and what title would that be, and what subsection and section are you talking about?
Well, it depends on the debt, too. There's a lot of different government laws for the Treasury Office.
You just made a claim, and now you can't tell me which law you're talking about? So isn't your department's precept? Isn't your department's precept for employees to just make claims without knowing the facts to those claims? Is it in your department's precept to give misinformation to the public? Or would you not like to answer those questions? Remember, I'm recording this whole conversation, so
I'm recording it as well.
I hope you do, because this is like the 6th time that I've called and I have employees hang up on me. Employees that are supposed to answer the public's questions and refuse to answer questions and just hung up on me. So again, is it in the department's precept to refuse public information to the public? Is it in the department's precept to make claims about laws and not back up the laws where the public can find these laws that they are claiming? No answer?
Sir, I asked you a question and you would not answer it.
Excuse me. You are a call center to help the public. I'm the public. I'm calling with questions. You don't ask me no questions. I ask you questions, and I demand answers, the correct answers to this, not misinformation, not some misleading information. You just made a claim, miss. Back up your claim, please.
Okay, I'm going to put you on hold for just a moment, okay?
What, for what? My time is very valuable to me. What are you going to put me on hold for? You going to get a superior officer? Hello? Oh, it's in the department's precept just to do what you feel like. You just made a statement. You gonna put me on hold. I didn't authorize you to put me on hold, but you went ahead and put me on hold then, huh? The public servants are the one who give the rules. Make up the rules as they go, huh? The US Treasury. Employees there engaged in fraudulent activities. Refuse to answer questions. Claim that the public is the one who needs to answer questions. Their job is just to ask questions. They don't have to answer questions. Give you answers to questions. Their job is just to demand answers to their questions. What a world, huh? What a world. People that don't know their jobs claiming law. They don't even know the law, and they're claiming laws, false laws. Can't even tell me what law they're talking about, but yet they want to say it's law. Don't want to answer questions. Don't want to answer questions. Fraudulent documents. Where are you getting that from? A bill of exchange is a fraudulent document? Made claim. Made claim that bills of exchange are fraudulent documents. Are fraudulent documents. Okay. Miss Cecilia just made a claim that bills of exchange are fraudulent documents. Refused to answer. She answered the first one, where she said that they are public servants. But any other question from there on, she refused to answer. We're the ones obligated to answer. The public. We're obligated. We're obligated to answer. Now what's this game they playing? Put me on hold with some noise, for me to listen to noise. Maybe in an attempt to hope that I will hang up. What kind of service is going on over here at this public servants agency? Sounds like they're pushing keys now. They're pushing the keys on the telephone. Oh shit! I guess that's in the department's precept. That's in the department's precept. When you don't want to throw to someone, start pressing the buttons on the phone. Let's see how long this is gonna go for. This is the honor of the US Treasury office. This is their honor. This is their honor right here. US Treasury Department. Office call center. This is their honor. This is how they serve the public. It must be in the precept. This is in their precept. How long will this continue? This is in the precepts. This is their precept. When they don't want to speak to you, they hang up or play games like this. Calling again. It was like the 7th time calling now. 7th time calling, refusing to answer questions of the public. I don't know, I found it very weird.
The Treasury Offset Program Call Center. Please be prepared to write down important information. This call may be monitored or recorded. Our options have recently
It's obviously
changed.
not, because they're getting away with
Please listen
fucking
carefully before
misinformation.
making a selection. For English, press 1. If you are calling to find out... If you are calling to find out...
Oh, God.
Enter your 9-digit social security number.
Can't even get straight answers. Can't even get straight
Please
answers.
hold for a customer
Simple
service
questions I can't even get straight answers to. I mean, what's the conspiracy? What's the big problem?
All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received. Your expected wait time is 4 minutes. Please continue to hold. All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received. Your expected wait time is 4 minutes. Please continue to hold. All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received. Your expected wait time is 4 minutes. Please continue to hold. All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received. Your expected wait time is 4 minutes. Please continue to hold. All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received. Your expected wait time is 4 minutes. Please continue to hold. All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received. Your expected wait time is 3 minutes. Please continue to hold. All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold. All calls will be answered
Busy engaging in
in the order
fraudulent
in which they were
activities.
received.
Doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense.
Your expected wait time is 3 minutes. Please continue to hold. All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received. Your expected wait time is 2 minutes. Please continue to hold. All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold. All calls will be answered in the order in which they were received.
Privacy. I couldn't even tell me the section. The title, nothing. Just want to claim stuff.
Your expected wait time is 2 minutes. Please continue to hold. All customer service representatives are currently busy. Please hold.
Treasury Call Center, verify your social security number with your name, please.
Who am I speaking to?
Verify your social security number with your name, please.
Can you please transfer me to a Brian? I was told he was a supervisor.
Just a second.
Refusing to give me names. Refusing to give names. That's the way they handle their call center. They're not obligated to identify themselves. only obligated to give misinformation, mislead the public. That's it. She put me on hold to see if she avoids doing her job now. If she avoids doing her job. She refused to give me her name, so it's one of the representatives I already spoke to. One of the representatives I've already spoken to, who don't know their job, don't know what they're doing over there.
Okay, Brian is in a meeting. He wants me to take your name and your number, and he's going to give you a call back.
The information was already given, and when will he be done with his meeting?
I'm not sure. He asked me to jot down your name and your number, and he will give you a call back.
And who are you?
Can I have your name and your number?
Again, I just asked, who are you? Are you not obligated? Excuse me? Jasmine, yeah, I figured I spoke to you already. Well, that information was already given. When can I expect a call from this Mr. Brian?
I'm not sure. What did the last agent tell you? That when he was going to give you a call back.
Refusal to do your job, huh?
Sir, no one is refusing you. Evidently, that
I asked you a question, and I asked you a question. You follow with your own question.
Sir, would you like to leave your name and your number?
Like I said before, that information was already given.
Okay, well, thank you for calling Treasury.
That make no sense. A nigga can't get no answers.
Welcome to the Internal Revenue Service. You can also visit us at www.irs.gov. Para continuar en español, oprima el 8. To find out about tax provisions regarding healthcare or the new merchant card reporting on Form 1099-K, press 7. For questions about your refund, press 1. For questions about your personal income taxes, press 2. For business taxes, press 3. To repeat this menu, press 9. Para continuar en español, oprima o diga el 8. To find out about tax provisions regarding healthcare or the new merchant card reporting on Form 1099-K, press or say 7. For questions about your refund, press or say 1. For questions about your personal income taxes, press or say 2. For business taxes, press or say 3. To repeat this, for questions related to 1040 Schedule C, E, F, or SE, press 1. For all other questions, press 2. You are now being transferred to the business tax line. To find out about tax provisions regarding healthcare or the new merchant card reporting on Form 1099-K, press or say 7. For a new employer identification number, press or say 1. To order blank forms or publications, press or say 2. For all employment or payroll tax questions, like Form 941, press or say 3. For other questions, press or say 4. To repeat the menu and more, for help filing a form or for general tax questions, press or say 1. For questions about a form you have already submitted, or your tax history or payment, press or say 2. To repeat this menu, press or say 9. To return to the previous menu, press or say. For all questions about corporate, partnership, estate, trust, gift, or excise taxes, press or say 1. For all other questions, press or say 2. To repeat this menu, please wait. Our new hours of operation are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. local time. Please disregard any reference to our previous 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. operating hours. Visit us at irs.gov, where we're always available anytime you need assistance. We will update our systems with the new information very soon. Thank you. To access your account information, please enter the Social Security number or employer identification number for which you are calling. To access your account information, please enter the Social Security number. This is not a valid entry. Re-enter the Social Security number or employer identification number for which you are calling. This is not a valid entry. To better service your call, please select one of the following. If you are calling about a business account or tax question, or Form 1040 that has business-related attachments, such as Schedule C, E, F, H, or Form 2106, press 1. For personal or individual tax-related questions, press 2. This is not a... Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes.